Nakakawasa ba? Hindi malilambot. Sa kanila. Hindi malilambot. Isang ito. Masaya sila ng pero. Oo, sih. Yan na. Pero kung ito, hindi ito nakakabot. Nagabot. Session ba na sana? Something. Kaya sa sabihin mo, isa. Five. Kaya ka. Dalawang tawag ko. Dalawang tawag na. Sa parang pag dito ko, tagal. Pero mga patay na. At sila may sinasabi ko. Kasi, yung ikaw, bagaimana muslimat, ilang isa niya, dali din na, marami na natin sa ako, marami na ako yun. Dari sini, kami mo tayo dari sini, jangan terus, ako kaya person ng disease. Kasama ko niya yan. Pagliwanag pa ang pumasok. Pagliwanag ang buhay. Sorry po. Very good morning. Pagliwanag. No. Yan, ano yan? Paano? Hindi pa natin masung. Tingnan mo nga. Sino tayo alam ko? Ikaw. Ikaw lakap. Ikaw. Guys. Siya ka na. Ako po. Mamatay na. Hindi mo. Sino yung namatay? Sino yung namatay? Siya. Ay, ito. Kalulan or wala sa akin. Hindi ko alam. Pero nagkakaroon ka na. Pwede ka na basta tumutangkad sa may TV. Dito lang dito na ito. Ah, bakit mo ah? Doon sa siyempre na ako. Gusto mo paano yung nakakabit lang lahat. Nagsagad mo sa corner ng TV. Ah, parehas. Yan. Okay, okay. Alright.
Sa accreditation, purposes to certify that we're fully comply with all the requirements and criteria for accreditation pursuant to the Local Government Code of 1991 and as promulgated in the IS Human Rights Circular number 2025-60 dated June 23, 2025. Bangpuro Elderly Citizens Association or BEGA with address at an organization duly registered with the Department of Labor and Employment on October 14, 2025, and the registration number is and established in accordance with law is hereby awarded the certificate of accreditation and in witness whereof I have here unto set my hand and cause the seal of the municipality of Nauhan to be affixed herein the 22nd day of December 2025. Yung po yung date na na-accredit po ang Bangpuro. And this is signed by the Honorable Municipal Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer Candido J. Melgar Jr. Let us call on the representative of Bangpuro Elderly Citizens Association. And also, naandito rin po ang Mulawin Coconut Farmers Agriculture Cooperative or MUCOFACO of Barangay Mulawin to receive their certificate of accreditation. Mulawin Coconut Farmers Agriculture. Cocofarm. Ngayon naman po, thank you po sa mga pa-accredit na mga cooperative and associations. You are granted the privilege na ma-nominate sa mga local special bodies. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat po. At ngayon po, para sa isang natatanging araw, nais po natin igawad ang iba't ibang uri ng ang mga resolusyon na nagko-congratulate at nagko-commend sa ating mga bagong pasa na mga lawyers successfully passing the 2025 Philippine Bar Examinations. Let me read the whole citation, the whole resolution. First, this is an excerpt from the journal of the 25th regular session of the 28th Sangguniang Bayan of Nauhan, held on January 8, 2026 at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall of this municipality. So present are the following: Honorable Candidate J. Melgar Jr. as our Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer, Honorable June S. Bugarin, Honorable Marian Francis B. Marcos, Honorable Jovel C. Ilagan, Honorable Elmar Bidevilla, Honorable Alan M. Balbacal, Honorable Michael Gregory D. Vargas, Honorable Pedro M. Aday, Honorable Christian Ken C. Nagutom, and Honorable IPMR Rogelio P. Banlugan. The rest are on official business. So first is resolution number 003-2026. A resolution congratulating and commending Attorney Sunshine R. Lomio for successfully passing the 2025 Philippine Bar Examinations. Ito po yung citation, ma'am. Whereas the Philippine Bar Examinations serve as the principal measure of an individual's legal competence, ethical fitness, and readiness to discharge the duties and responsibilities of a member of the bar, and widely recognized as among the most rigorous professional examinations in the country. Whereas Sunshine Ramos Lomio is a true-blooded Nauhenyo, born and raised in Barangay Poblacion 2, daughter of Roy R. Lomio and Desi Ramos Lomio, whose love, guidance, and support have significantly contributed to her academic success. Whereas she finished her elementary education at Jose Basa Memorial School and completed her secondary education at Nauhan Academy. Consequently took up her Bachelor of Arts in English Language at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and also earned academic units in the Master of Arts in English Language Teaching. Whereas she pursued her study of law at the University of Makati School of Law, demonstrating dedication and excellence in her studies, where she was selected as one of the 50 law scholars. On January 7, 2026, the Supreme Court officially released the results of the 2025 bar examinations, wherein Attorney Sunshine R. Lomio was included among the 5,594 successful bar passers. Whereas the achievement of Attorney Sunshine R. Lomio brings honor and distinction to her family, mentors, and community, and shall serve as an inspiration to the youth and aspiring legal professionals of the municipality. Whereas this august body expresses its congratulations and recognition to Attorney Sunshine R. Lomio for her dedication and commitment to pursue the legal profession with the earnest hope that such achievement will be used in the service of justice, the rule of law, and the public good. Therefore, be it resolved commend and congratulate Attorney Sunshine R. Lomnio for her commendable achievement in passing the bar examinations held in September 2025. So, resolve further, furnish copy of this resolution. Attorney Sunshine R. Lomnio as a lasting expression of the municipality's commendation and for her information. This resolution was unanimously approved the 8th day of January 2026 on motion of Honorable Councilor Jofel C. Ilagan, jointly seconded by all members present. Signed by yours truly as secretary and attested by Honorable Candido J. Melgar as the presiding officer and vice mayor. Next, we have resolution number 06-2026, a resolution congratulating and commending Attorney Kim Villastique Perez for successfully passing the 2025 Philippine Bar Examinations. Whereas Kim Villastique Perez is a true-blooded Nauhenyo born and raised in Barangay del Pilar, daughter of Sosimo S. Perez and former Punong Barangay Marieta Villastique Perez, whose love, guidance, and support have significantly contributed to his academic success. He finished his elementary education at Philemon Samaco Memorial School and Del Pilar Main Elementary School. Completed his secondary education at Pedro V. Panaligan Memorial National High School. Consequently, took up his undergraduate studies at Divine Word College of Calapan and was chosen as the most outstanding liberal arts student in 2019. Also as the Philippine delegate in the Global Goals Model United Nations in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in the same year. He earned his Juris Doctor degree at the University of Batangas College of Law. He was also the proponent of the Project Binyahan Human Rights Advocacy Pro Year in 2022 and was elected as the Vice President for External Affairs in 2023. On January 7, 2026, the Supreme Court officially released the result of the 2025 bar examinations where attorney Kim V. Perez was included among the successful bar passers. The achievement of attorney Kim V. Perez brings honor and distinction to his family, mentors, and community and shall serve as an inspiration to the youth and aspiring legal professionals of the municipality. Whereas this august body expresses its congratulations and recognition to Attorney Kim V. Perez for his dedication and commitment to pursue the legal profession with the earnest hope that such achievement will be used in the service of justice, the rule of law, and the public. Now, therefore, be it resolved to commend and congratulate Attorney Kim V. Perez for successfully passing the Philippine Bar Examinations held in September 2025 and for his commendable achievement in passing the bar examinations. Again, this was unanimously approved the 8th day of January on motion of Councilor Jovel C. Ilagan, jointly seconded by all members present. Madam Des, babalik mamaya. Sorry. Congratulations po. Congrats po. Congrats po, attorney. Ay, Mami Des, sama ikaw muna, madam. Congratulations. And to the proud mommy, congratulations. Next, let me read resolution number 007-2026. A resolution congratulating and commending Attorney Pinky De Castro Abarquez for successfully passing the 2025 Philippine Bar Examinations. Whereas Pinky De Castro Abarquez, a true-blooded Nauhenyo born and raised in Barangay San Isidro, daughter of Porfirio Espiritu and Jacqueline De Castro Abarquez, whose love, guidance, and support have significantly contributed to her academic success. She finished her elementary education at San Isidro Elementary School as class salutatorian, completed her secondary education at San Agustin National High School, and graduated with honors. Whereas she consequently took up her Bachelor of Arts in Political Science at the Divine Word College of Calapan and pursued their study of Juris Doctor at the University of Batangas College of Law. On January 7, the Supreme Court officially released the results of the 2025 bar examinations wherein attorney Pinky De Castro Abarquez was included among the successful bar passers. The achievement of attorney Pinky De Castro Abarquez brings honor and distinction to her family, mentors, and community and shall serve as an inspiration to the youth and aspiring legal professionals of the municipality. Whereas this August body expresses its congratulations and recognition to attorney Pinky De Castro Abarquez for her dedication and commitment to pursue the legal profession with the earnest hope that such achievement will be used in the service of justice, the rule of law, and the public good. Now, therefore, be it resolved to commend and congratulate Attorney Pinky De Castro Abarquez for her commendable achievement in passing the Philippine Bar Examinations held in September 2025. Resolved further to furnish copy of this resolution, Attorney Pinky De Castro Abarquez, as a lasting expression of the municipality's commendation and for her information. So, again, this was unanimously approved the 8th day of January 2026 on motion of Honorable Councilor Jovel B. C. Ilagan, jointly seconded by all other members present. Signed, certified, true and correct by yours truly, and attested by Honorable Candidate J. Melgar Jr. as presiding officer. Congratulations po, Attorney Pinky Marcus. begin. Let us all rise.
The 27th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan is now called to order. For the opening prayer, may we request the Honorable IPMR Rogelio Banlugan to be followed by the national anthem, March and Oriental Mindoro, Awit ng Nauhan, and for the Councilor's Creed, also to be led by Honorable Councilor IPMR Rogelio Banlugan.
Ngayon po'y pansamantalang manahimik, damin po natin ang presensya ng ating Panginoon. Sa ngalan ng Ama ng Anak at Diyos Santo. Amen. Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa patuloy mong paggabay sa amin, sa patuloy mong pag-iipon-ipon sa amin, sa loob ng silid na ito ay aming mapagtalakayan ang lahat ng bagay na kapakipanginabang sa aming mga mamamayan. Ipahintulot mo po ang lahat ng aming gawain ay magagaling sa iyo at gawain mo po upang ito'y mapakinabangan ng lahat ng aming mga mamamayan. Panginoon, sa lahat po ng aming pag-uusapan ay gawin mo pong makabuluhan at naway maging daan ito para sa kabutihan at kagandahan ng aming paglilingkod. Ang lahat pong ito ay binabalik namin sa iyong banal na pangalan, aming Panginoon si Kristo. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Sino talaga ang Pilipinas?
taas po natin ang ating kanang kamay sa ating panunumpa. Kaya ang Philippine Council, hindi sa
Secretary, kindly call the roll.
Kindly signify your presence when your name is called. The Honorable Vice Mayor Candidate J. Melgar Jr.,
Present.
Honorable Councilor Kenneth Wilson A. Viray, Honorable Councilor June S. Bugarin, Honorable Councilor June S. Bugarin, Honorable Councilor Mark Francis D. Marcos, Honorable Councilor Jovel C. Ilagan, Honorable Councilor Elmar B. De Villa, Honorable Councilor Alan M. Balbacal, Honorable Councilor Michael Gregory D. Vargas, Honorable Councilor Princess Patricia May Ardolor, Honorable Liga Vice President Pedro M. Aday, Honorable SKMF President Christian Kent Nagutom, Honorable IPMR Rogelio P. Bandugan. Honorable Presiding, all 12 members of this august body are present for today.
Since all members are present, quorum is declared. For the approval of the order of business for today's session, the gentleman from San Agustin, Umlawan is recognized.
Magandang umaga po, Ginoong Tagapangulo. Mr. Presiding Officer, first, the approval of the order of business for today's session, I respectfully request to include the letter of our Honorable Mayor Henry Joel C. Chavez, requesting this august body to pass a resolution requesting the Department of Agriculture Office, Regional Office Mimaropa, through its Regional Director, Attorney Christopher Arbanyas, Regional Executive Director, for the validation of certain sub-projects, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Councilor Mario.
Then just of the signing officer, can we include the letter coming from the Philippine Councilors League address to all Sangguniang Panunsod and Sangguniang Bayan members dun sa gawad galing lokal na batas para po maging official natin na
Okay, yung copy po ay paki-forward na sa secretary para may... Okay. Councilor Bugarin.
Item number 10, number 9.
Okay.
Presiding,
Bilya.
ako po humihingi ng paumanhin para po doon sa calendar of business po na item 14.02 for the third and final reading. I move to
Okay.
maybe next week na lang po, next session.
Next session. For the, kailangan kasi yung final copy. Ano?
Ako may gatapos. Thank you.
Any other inclusion?
Mr. Presiding Officer, hearing none, may respectfully move for the approval of today's order of business.
With two inclusion in the referral of measures, plus the privilege R of Honorable Councilor Guinness Bugarin, plus the deferment for the final reading of item 4.03, the amended BEMA ordinance. The order of business for today's session is hereby approved. For the privilege R, you may proceed.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Datanggit po sa ating butihing Pangulo. Dan Melgar, lahat ng kagalang-galang ng sangguniang bayan. Sa masipag po nating sekretary, ni Madam Gina Patling, at sa lahat ng kawani ng Sangguniang Bayan at sa ating mga bisita na nagko-coverage ng ating session. Sa magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Mahal na tagapangulo, ako po'y magalang na humihingi ng pahintulot, makagamit ng oras ng pribilehiyo na layunin makapagpasa ng isang proposed ordinance. Ako po'y humihingi sa mahal nating tagapangulo na bigyang agarang pansin ang mga problemang pagkasira ng mga daan sa barangay na nadadaanan ng mabibigat na sasakyan. Isang halimbawa po sa barangay Santa Maria, Capitong, Santo Niño, Sampaguita, Buhangin, at iba pang barangay sa bayan ng Nauhan. Ang punto ko po dito ay mapangalagaan at ingatan ng proyektong ito na matagal nang pinaghirapan bago nakamit ng bawat barangay sa bayan ng Nauhan. Danas ko po noong 2013 na marami pang mga rough road na daan. At danas ko din po ang hirap ng ating mga kabarangay sa lubak-lubak at maputik na kalsada. Sapit naman ng Tagaraw ay ang alikabok. Kaya naman po, ako'y agarang humingi ng solusyon na makapagpasa ng isang proposed ordinance para mapigilan ng tuloy ang pagkasira ng kalsada ng mga barangay at municipal road sa bayan ng Nauhan. Isang ordinansa na naglilimita sa pagdaan at pagbibiyahe ng lahat ng malalaking sasakyan, kabilang, ngunit hindi limitado sa dump truck, cargo truck, trailer truck, at iba pang heavy vehicle sa barangay at municipal road sa bayan ng Nauhan, Oriental Mindoro. Sa itinakdang tamang oras at tamang timbang, lalo na sa mga kalsada na malapit sa paaralan na nagtatakda ng kaukulang parusa alinsunod sa umiiral na batas at ordinansa na lalabag sa oras o timbang. Mahal na tagapangulo, yun naman po ang aking kahilingan. Pagpasa po ng isang proposed ordinance. Yan lamang po at magandang pagpasa.
Kasi ang iyo pong naisin ay meron ka na, magkaroon tayo ng isang ordinansa na nagre-regulate sa mga load limit na mga heavy equipments na dumadaan sa ating mga kalsada, whether it's provincial or municipal. Yan po ba ang inyong, kayo po ba ay meron ng isang draft or gusto po ninyo ang mag-craft at idaan to sa komitiba? Or baka meron po ditong mga miyembro ng Sangguniang Bayan na meron ng draft para po sa nasabi ninyong panukala.
Nag-ano lang po ako ng draft ng
Meron din pa yung draft. Okay. Sige po. Siguro po yung draft resolution po ay maipasa sa susunod na, pwede po sa susunod natin na sesyon para po maipasok natin sa kanyang first reading. Pero initially po, you can seek the assistance ng ating secretariat para po doon sa draft noong ordinansa.
sige po, mahal na tagapangulo.
May katanungan pa po ba sa nasabing paksa sa pribilehiyo ni Kagalang-Galang Pedro Aday? Kung sila lang, meron ka pa kang sabihin? Kung wala na po, marami pong salamat. Next, Honorable Councilor Jun Esbugarin.
Good morning, Mr. President. Una, nagpapasalamat po doon sa pagkikita natin sa pamamagitan ng ating Kuala Konsehal Mario Marcos sa atensyon na patungkol doon sa asphalting and na walang atensyon ng DPWH. But in the same subject matter, gusto ko lang pong paabot kasi palagi po tayong nakakadaan doon sa isang tulay natin na access going to Melgar A, B, and the coastal areas, and that is the San Jose Uno and Melgar A bridge. So nakol ko po ang attention ng ating mga engineers, and with that, naisin ko pong bigyan pansin dahil ang tulay pong ito ay maaaring hindi akma sa mga napakalalaking mga sasakyang dumadaan ngayon at sa mga nagdaang mga taon. Ang katatagan nito ay maaring hindi akma sa mga ganitong klase ng mga behikulo. So, alam naman natin na ito lamang at wala namang alternative na daan para makarating tayo doon sa lugar ng ating coastal area. So, minababuti po natin at nakita natin na ito ay nagbigyan pansin din ng ating kapitan patungkol dito. Kasi nga po, minsan na itong nagkaroon ng depekto sa mga nagdaang panahon. Naisip ko, Mr. Presiding Officer, magulig na bigyan pansin at napa-inspect natin magawa ng isang resolution requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, District Engineering Office to conduct an immediate structural inspection of the bridge connecting Barangay San Jose Uno and Barangay Melgar A along the Butas River. Para malaman natin ang kalagayan ng tulay na ito. And with that, Mr. Presiding Officer, inumungkahi ko po na ito ay mapabilang sa ating pagtatalakayan sa
Meron po bang katanungan? Michelle Lilagan?
Mr. Presiding, good morning po. Ang sa akin po dito yung pala yung San Jose at Melgar lang. Kasi sinabi yung Butas River, bakit hindi pa po natin isama for inspection yung yung Patandang Nauhan Bridge? Kasi yung po talaga yung may dapat.
Kalinisan Polo.
Dapat isama na po kasi yun din yung talaga may butas, may nasisira na doon sa approach ng tulay na yan. Kaya isama na po natin yun.
Inspection naman po ito, no? Inspection. Tama yan. Sama yan.
Thank you po, Sir Lilagan, for that information.
So meron pa po bang katanungan? Ang inyo pong kahilingan ay maisama ang nasabing panukalang resolusyon sa mga paksang pagtatalakayan ngayong araw.
Opo. Ganun.
The recommendation of the
Sir Presiding Officer, respectfully recommend that the said subject matter mentioned by Honorable Junes Bugarin be included in today's calendar of business.
the said subject matter is included in the calendar of business for today's session.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
For the reading and consideration of the journal, the regular session held on 15th January 2026.
Mr. Presiding Officer, sa kadahilanan po na lahat naman po ay nabigyan na ng CP patitikan ng ating regular na sesyon na ginanap Enero 15 na 2026. Aking pong hinihiling na ipaliban na po ang pagbasa ng katitikan nito.
Meron po ba may pagtutol po ba sa nasabing kahilingan? Kung wala, the reading is hereby dispensed.
Yung tagapangulo, aking din po hinihiling. Kung tinatanong ang aking mga kasiyens, plenaryong ito, napatigalang, kung meron tayo patususunais na doon sa CP ng ating katitikan ng regular na sesyon noong Enero 15, 2026. Kung wala po, aking ginagawa sa Pangulo, aking pong inihiling na tanggapin po ang CP ng ating katitikan or journal noong regular na sesyon dated Enero 15, 2020.
On motion of Honorable Councilor Michael Gregory D. Vargas, seconded by Councilor Balbacal, the journal of the regular session held on 15 January 2026 is hereby adopted. And I would like to commend our secretariat for being updated on the journal. For the repeal of measures, Madam Secretary, kindly.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. For the first item, we have a letter of the Municipal Mayor Henry Joel C. Teves to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan through Vice Mayor Candido J. Melgar Jr. dated January 20, 2026, received on the same date. The subject is the Local Public Transport Route Plan for fiscal year 2024 to 2028.
Refer to the Committee on Transportation.
$12.02 is first endorsement of the Local Finance Committee to the Office of the Sangguniang Bayan through Honorable Vice Mayor Candido J. Melgar Jr. dated January 5, 2025, received on January 20, 2026. The subjects, first is the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Banuton amounting to 3,175,902 pesos. 2. Supplemental budget of Barangay Sampaguita, 39,403 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Pinagsabangan 1, 113,070 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay San Andres, 34,681 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Buhangin, 43,817 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay San Agustin 2, 71,328 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Moto de Raso, 31,530 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Poblacion 2, 41,310 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Bangpuro, 18,110 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Montemayor, 32,610 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay General Esco, 35,751 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Malinaw, 30,808 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Evangelista, 33,823 pesos. Supplemental budget of Barangay Apitong, 106,475 pesos. The Sangguniang Kabataan Annual Budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Tigkan in the amount of 332,622 pesos. And the SK Supplemental Budget of Barangay Pinagsabangan 1, 850,000 pesos.
Item number 1 up to 14 report to the Committee on Finance together with the Committee on Barangay Affairs, while item number 15 and 16 report to the Committee on Finance together with Youth.
12.03 is letter of Honorable Wenceslao B. Magnaye, Punong Barangay of Warsinaga, dated January 19, 2026, received on January 20, 2026. The subject is the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Warsinaga amounting to 7,810,673 pesos.
Report to the Committee on Finance together with Committee on Barangay Affairs.
12.04 is letter of Honorable Yonante D. Guzman, Punong Barangay of Dao, dated January 14, 2026, received on the same date. Subject is the annual budget for fiscal year 2026 of Barangay Dao amounting to 4,202,482 pesos.
To the Committee on Finance together with Committee on Barangay Affairs.
12.05 letter of Honorable Ronnie R. Tabernero, Sangguniang Kabataan Chairperson of Barangay Bagong Buhay, dated January 14, 2026, received on the same date, submitting the SK annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Bagong Buhay amounting to 441,946 pesos.
To the Committee on Finance together with Committee on Youth.
Noted, Mr. Presiding, and I move to authorize the Secretary to enter subject matters 12.03 to 12.05 to the Local Finance Committee.
Madam Secretary, kindly note.
Noted po. 12.06 is letter of Miss Maria Celeste D. Manalo, President of Samahan ng mga Taong May Kapansanan sa Pagkakaisa, to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan through Vice Mayor Candido J. Melgar Jr. dated January 9, 2026, received on January 13, 2026. The subject, request for accreditation of Samahan ng mga Taong May Kapansanan sa Pagkakaisa.
Refer to the Committee on People's Organizations.
Noted, Mr. Presiding.
Next item, letter of Mr. Marvin P. Mortel, driver owner or tricycle operator, addressed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan through Vice Mayor Candido J. Melgar Jr. dated January 14, 2026, received on the same date. The request is the subject is request for the grant of tricycle franchise.
Refer to the Committee on Transportation.
12.08 is letter of Mr. Jorix G. Undalo, driver, owner, or tricycle operator, dated January 19, 2026, received on January 20, 2026. The subject is request for the grant of tricycle franchise.
Refer to the Committee on Transportation.
12.09 is that of Mr. Mar G. Inco, driver, owner, tricycle operator, dated January 14, 2026, received on the same date the request for the grant of chains of the motor.
To the Committee on Transportation.
12.10, letter of Mr. Juan N. Juanino Jr., driver, owner, tricycle operator, dated January 15, 2026, received on the same date the request for the grant of the chains of motor.
Committee on Transportation.
12.11, letter of Mr. Mario D. Milampiling, driver, owner, tricycle operator, dated January 20, 2026, received on the same date. The subject's the request for the cancellation of Resolution Number 144-2024, a resolution granting tricycle franchise to Anacleto A. Baculo of Zone 1 for a period of 5 years until December 31, 2028.
The Committee on Transportation.
For the additional items, the letter of Honorable Henry Joel C. Teves to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan dated January 21, 2026, received only today, 22 of January 2026, through Honorable Candido J. Melgar Jr. This is to request the August body for a resolution requesting the Department of Agriculture Regional Office Mimaropa through Attorney Christopher R. Banyas, Regional Executive Director, for validation of the following below-listed farm-to-market roads for possible funding. To wit, first, completing of farm-to-market road, Sitio 6 Mulawi Nauhan, Sitio Tambak San Luis Nauhan, Sitio 3 Aurora Nauhan, Sitio Maligaya Evangelista Nauhan, Sitio Sampaguita San Carlos Nauhan, Sitio 4 Sampaguita Nauhan, Sitio Dalia San Pedro Nauhan, Sitio Biglang Liko Pagkakaisa Nauhan, Sitio 6 San Agustin 1 Nauhan, Sitio 7 Concepcion Nauhan. For your usual support.
Refer to the Committee on Infrastructure together with Committee on Agriculture.
Sir, Presiding Officer, may I request that for this item to be included in today's calendar?
There's a motion to include the said item in the calendar of business for today's session. Any comment or objection to that motion? Seeing none, the said item is included in the calendar of business for today's session.
And for item 12.13, this is an information letter regarding the Gawad Galing Lokal na Batas 2026 dated January 12, 2026. Addressed to all Sangguniang Panlusod and Sangguniang Bayan members through the Honorable Vice Mayor, Presiding Officer, and Sangguniang Secretaries. The subject, information and call for participation regarding the Gawad Galing Lokal na Batas 2026. This letter is signed by Honorable Attorney Raul Coro, National Chairman, and Honorable Samuel Huertas, Interim National President of Philippine Councilors League.
Noted, and provide copies of the said memorandum to them or to all SB members.
Even po yung mga vice mayors na dating councilor na may pasa ng mga batas na gusto nilang sali, pwede po. Ay po mag-graduate na ng mga counselors.
Pa-provide na lang po ng kopya. Siguro may nasa GC naman to, no? So, para doon po yung mga... Okay.
Thank you po.
Kasi, isa po kasi nagsasabit sa buong Pilipinas.
The committee reports. First is the request for creation of position A05. Honorable Councilor from Motagras is recognized.
Maraming salamat po. Committee Report number 6/2026 submitted by Committee on Good Government, Public Ethics, Accountability, Human Resources and Oversight. Subject: request for creation of the positions of Administrative Officer 5 SG18 and Executive Assistant 2 SG17 under the Executive Services and personal staff of the Office of the Municipal Mayor. Mr. Presiding Officer, the Committee on Good Government, Public Ethics and Accountability, Human Resources and Oversight, to which the above-mentioned subject was referred to, has considered the same during a committee hearing held on January 8, 2026, and has the honor to report it back to the Sangguniang Bayan with the following findings and recommendations. Number 1. The Office of the Municipal Mayor serves as the central administrative and executive arm of the local government, providing overall leadership, direction, and supervision over all municipal programs, projects, and activities. As the municipality continues to grow in population, economic activity, and service requirements, the scope and complexity of responsibilities handled by the Office of the Municipal Mayor have significantly increased. Number 2, the growing demands of the municipality have resulted in an expanded workload for the Office of the Municipal Mayor, particularly in policy coordination, program implementation, interagency collaboration, and public service delivery. The devolution of function under existing national and local government policies further adds to the responsibilities of the office, requiring enhanced administrative, technical, and operational support. Number 3, in its role as overseer of all municipal programs and projects, the Office of the Municipal Mayor must ensure that services are delivered efficiently, effectively, and responsibly. However, the current organizational structure and manpower complement are no longer sufficient to adequately address these increasing demands due to the compelling need to enhance and upgrade position classifications to adequately support operational demands, address the growing needs of the public clientele, and uphold the highest standards of professionalism, accountability, and integrity in the bureaucracy. Number 4, to sustain effective governance and maintain high standards of public service, there is a clear need to expand the services of the Office of the Municipal Mayor. This includes strengthening manpower support, improving internal system and processes, and upgrading position classifications to align with expanded function and responsibilities. Such measures will enable the Office of the better office to better respond to the needs of constituents, improve coordination across departments, and ensure timely implementation of municipal programs and initiatives. Number 5, the Municipal Mayor Henry Joel C. Teves and letter dated December 4, 2025, received by the Office of the Sangguniang Bayan on the same date, request this august body to consider the creation of the positions AO5 SG18 and EA2 SG17 under the Executive Administrative Services and Personal Staff of the Office of the Municipal Mayor attached with organizational structure of the said office. Number 6, in view of the growing demands of this municipality, the expansion of services of the Office of the Municipal Mayor is both necessary and imperative. Enhancing organizational capacity through additional positions and improved service delivery mechanism will ensure that the office remains capable of fulfilling its mandate with professionalism, efficiency, and integrity, ultimately contributing to improve governance and public satisfaction. Number 7. However, Section 447 of the Local Government Code of the Philippines states that the Sangguniang Bayan, as the legislative body of the municipality, shall enact ordinances, approve resolutions, and appropriate funds for the general welfare of the municipality, including the determination of the positions and salaries, wages, allowances, and other emoluments and benefits of officials and employees paid fully or monthly for municipal funds and improve and provide for expenditures necessary for the proper conduct of programs, projects, services, and activities of the municipal government. Number 8. Relative to the aforementioned section, it is necessary to adopt the organizational structure or staffing pattern of the Office of the Municipal Mayor or any department before the requested positions can be created in accordance to the proper procedure. Number 9. In view of the foregoing, the committee finds it's imperative to prioritize the adoption of the organizational structure or staffing pattern of the said office, as this is considered a prerequisite to the creation of the requested position. Recommendation to return the request of the Office of the Municipal Mayor to revise based on the findings above. Respectfully submitted, Committee on Good Government, Public Ethics and Accountability, Human Resources and Oversight. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of this written committee report.
Before the adoption, any clarification or question to that report? Ang recommendation po niyan, Kutsela, ibalik
Ibalik
sa,
po sa
o
ating-
para sa inclusion sa kanilang org structure.
Yes, Mr. Presiding. Tapos ipa-approve po dito sa ating organization structure.
So, kung wala pa mga katanungan, ano po ang naisin?
Akin pong binibigyan ng pahintulot ang ating kalihim na bigyan ng CP ang tanggapan ng punong bayan ng committee report number 6/2026.
The committee report is hereby adopted and the secretary is hereby instructed to provide copy of the said committee report to the Office of the Municipal Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Next is the committee report, Committee on Transportation. Para sa iyo na lang ito, Kunsela.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officers. Committee report number 07, 08, and 09 basically of the same nature and content. So I would just like to combine the committee report, but request is for 3 separate resolutions, Mr. President.
Okay, you may proceed.
Committee report number 07, 08, 09. Yeah, submitted by the Committee on Transportation, Communications, and Information. All subjects refer to a request for the grant of tricycle franchise of Mr. Guillermo B. Antenor, Mr. Albert Ayubando, and Ms. Jane F. Gosar. All these requests for grant of
theoretical franchise, Mr. Presiding Officer, complied with all the requirements of our municipality, and they are all according to within the local government code provisions. And so I would like to read the recommendatory portion, Mr. Presiding Officer.
You may proceed.
Thank you. The committee recommends to pass a resolution, three separate resolution granting tricycle franchise to Mr. Guillermo B. Antenor, Mr. Albert I. Ubando, and Ms. Jane F. Gosar for a period of 5 years pursuant to Municipal Ordinance Number 169 Series of 2025, respectfully submitted by yours truly, together with Honorable Elmar Villa, Honorable Garin, Honorable Alan Malpapal, and Honorable Michael Gregory D. Vargas. I so move for the adoption of this committee reports, Mr. President.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, the said committee reports are adopted.
With the permission of the chairman of the committee, this subject matter being given.
Mr. Presiding Officer, upon the request of Honorable Board Member Marian Marcos, I would like to respectfully request for the said items to be included in today's calendar of business.
The said items are included in the calendar of business for today's session.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Another committee report.
May proceed.
Report number 010-2026 by the Committee on Transportation again. The subject is request for Jerry S. Left for the grant of change of motor of their previously approved tricycle franchise with resolution number 416-2023. And Mr. Presiding Officer, the applicants have complied with all the requirements, and so I'd like to read also the recommendatory portion.
Any question? May we proceed? What's the recommendation?
So the recommendation is to pass a resolution of one tricycle franchise valid until the period indicated in resolution number 416-2023, respectfully submitted by the Committee on Transportation by yours truly, Chairperson, same members, Honorable Villa, Ugarin, Bulbahal, and Vargas. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So, wala pong katanungan. The said committee report is hereby adopted.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I would like to ask the chairperson of the Committee on Clause, subject matter within the calendar of business.
I respectfully request, Mr. Presiding Officer, that the said subject matter be included in today's calendar of business.
Said subject matter is included in the calendar of business for today's session.
And another committee report, Mr. Presiding Officer,
Okay, we proceed.
report 011-2026 by the Committee on Public Works and Public Utilities, Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Information, the subject of which is favorite speech rendered by yours truly regarding the asphalting of Nauhan Beach Road. So I would like to read the content, Presiding Officer.
Let's proceed.
Findings. A privilege speech was delivered by yours truly regarding my concerns on the ongoing asphalting of the Nauhan Beach Road, particularly located in Sabangan Dos, noting that the existing concrete road is still in good condition, while other roads in the municipality were in greater need of repair and improvement. In my speech, I noted that asphalt pavement may deteriorate faster when exposed to weather conditions such as rain and heat compared to a concrete road, but potentially resulting in higher maintenance requirement. Number 3, furthermore, I requested for committee hearing with the representative from Department of Public Works and Highway to discuss a subject matter raised during my privilege speech. And number 4, during the committee hearing, Assistant District Engineer Abian Mahia and Engineer John Eric Romasanta, assigned project manager, and Engineer Dwayne Andrew Lorico of TPWH Planning Department appeared before the hearing and discussed the following matters. In the ongoing asphalting of the Nauhan Beach Road, particularly located in Batkilig, Sabangan Dos, in the proposed rehabilitation of road networks of Barangay Pinyahan, Buhangin, Nagiba Dos, Pagkakaisa, and Bagong Buhay, are included under the GAA 2025. Next, Engineer Mahia explained that the implemented project is part of maintenance procedures known as asset preservation, which involves placing an asphalt overlay over existing concrete pavements to prevent structural integrity. To preserve structural integrity. Letter C, he clarified that asphalt overlay is not advisable on damaged roads because asphalt has the characteristics of absorbing underlying defect. Hence, cracks beneath the concrete may manifest on the surface after overlay. D, he stated that Nauhan Beach Road project consists of two road sections, A Barangay Pinyahan Buhangin at Iba Road section, covering approximately 1.631 kilometers, where concerns were raised regarding the absence of extensive validation and public consultation before the asphalt lay. Barangay Pinyahan and Buhangin Road, covering approximately 850 meters, where a barangay resolution submitted by Barangay Captain Leslie De Torres of Barangay Pinyahan endorsed temporarily asphalting and road improvement. Letter E, explained that the two road sector projects were requested by project proponents and implemented based on available funding and project privileges, noting that the agency can only implement projects according to the funds released to them. Letter F, in response to a query from Vice Mayor Candido J. Melgar Jr. regarding some road damages caused by heavy vehicles hauling materials for seawall construction, he stated that the responsibility for road damages lies with the barangay and the contractor, subject to an agreement between the parties. Letter G, in relation to this, he mentioned that local labor from the barangays may be utilized for road repair and maintenance activities as part of community participation. And lastly, number 5, in view of the foregoing, the Joint Committee deems it necessary to institutionalize proper coordination between the project implementers and the concerned provincial and municipal government within the province of Oriental Mindoro prior to the implementation of any project. The committee recommends to pass a resolution urging the Secretary of Department of Public Works and Highways to look into the implementation and prioritization of highways and road projects, particularly the practice of asphalting existing good concrete roads instead of repairing damaged and deteriorated highways and roads to ensure proper coordination with the provincial and municipal government of the province of Oriental Mindoro. Respectfully submitted by the Joint Committee on Public Works, headed by Councilor Michael Gregory Vargas, together with Councilor Kenneth Wilson Ibiray, Councilor Princess Patricia May Ardolor, Councilor Alan M. Balbacal, Councilor Pedro M. Aday, together with the Committee on Transportation, yours truly, Councilor Elmar Tibilla, Councilor Jonas Fugarin, Councilor Alan M. Balbacal, and Councilor Michael Gregory Vargas. Look for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. President.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted.
Station to request the chairperson of meeting rules for the inclusion of this.
Mr. Presiding Officer, upon the request of Honorable Board Member Maria Marcos, I'd like to move that the said subject matter be included in today's calendar.
May resolution po yung Council Mario. He said the resolution is hereby included in the calendar business for today's session. Next item, 13.07, the Lady Councilor from Madre Luna is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I would like to present to this August body the committee report number 012 of 2026. The subject is the request for a resolution recognizing and supporting various tourism sites and cultural heritage properties located in Nauhan. The Committee on Tourism, Culture, History, and Arts, to which the above-mentioned subject was referred to, considered the same the committee hearing held on January 15, 2026, and has the honor to report the same back to the Sangguniang Bayan with the following findings and recommendations. Findings. The Municipal Tourism Office requested the Sangguniang Bayan to pass a resolution recognizing and supporting 17 identified tourism sites and cultural heritage properties in Nauhan to serve as the official legislative endorsement for their possible recognition by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or NCCA. The NCCA, in coordination with other cultural agencies, recognizes tourism sites and cultural heritage properties through a formal process of identification, documentation, and registration under Republic Act Number 10066 or the National Cultural Heritage Act of 2009. An official resolution from the local government unit is required to validate authenticity and importance of these properties in the context of local history, culture, and tourism. On review and deliberation, the committee signified its support for the intent of the request, while likewise identifying the following matters for consideration. A. There should be a complete description, historical background, and proper documentation of the identified tourism sites and cultural heritage properties to ensure proper evaluation. B. Prior approval or formal recognition from the respective property owners of the identified properties should be secured. C. The inclusion of several schools in the list of cultural heritage properties. The committee requested clarification on the historical and cultural significance of these schools and their contribution to the history of Nauhan. B. Separate listings should be made identifying which are tourism sites and which are the cultural heritage properties to enhance public awareness of their respective significance. E. The old municipal building was added to the updated list of properties proposed for recognition. The committee recommended conducting an inspection of the building to assess its current condition and determine appropriate preservation measures, emphasizing that the structure holds historical significance and reflects an important chapter in the municipality's history. F. The committee requested the Tourism Office to consider including additional sites and cultural heritage properties for possible recognitions, such as Bundok ng Bandila, San Nicolas de Tolentino Parish Church, and the statue of Dr. Jose Rizal, to further promote awareness and appreciation of the municipalities as their historical and cultural assets. The committee directed the Tourism Office to provide copies of the requirements and prerequisites set by the NCCA for the declaration and recognition of cultural heritage properties. It is further recommended that additional studies be conducted to validate the authenticity, historical significance, and cultural value of the identified heritage sites, assess their potential for promotion, and determine the availability and sustainability of funding for their preservation and long-term maintenance. In view of the foregoing, the committee stressed that recognizing and supporting these tourism sites and cultural heritage properties is a vital step in preserving the municipality's culture and history and in raising awareness among future generations. For the recommendation of the committee to revisit and revalidate the identified tourism sites and cultural heritage properties, prepare and submit complete descriptions and historical backgrounds for each site, secure the necessary approvals or consent from the concerned property owners, and conduct further studies including the availability of funding for their preservation and maintenance. This shall serve as a basis for any future request for the passage of a resolution. Respectfully submitted by the Committee on Tourism, Culture, History, and Arts, with yours truly, Princess Patricia May Ardolor as chairperson, along with Kenneth Wilson Avera, vice chairperson, June Bogarin, member, Michael Gregory D. Vargas, member, Elmar P. De Villa, member. I move, Mr. Presiding Officer, that the report of the Committee on Tourism, Culture, History, and Arts on request for a resolution recognizing and supporting various tourism sites and cultural heritage properties located in Nauhan as presented to this August body be adopted.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted.
Mr. Presiding.
And what's the recommendation?
The recommendation would be upon the submission of the official and final list, together with the required documents, we will pass separate resolutions based on the number of the heritage properties and tourism sites.
So, Club Secretary, kindly provide the proponent. It's the Tourism Office copy of the said resolution for their appropriate.
We are still waiting for the official list po ng mga sites and cultural properties na gagawan po natin ng resolution for the NCCA accreditation.
Study pa. Thank you. Any other report? Councilor Lapel?
Mr. Presiding Officer, may be allowed to render verbal report.
You may proceed if members will. There's no objection from the members. You may proceed.
Verbal committee report regarding the request of Municipal Mayor Henry Joel C. Teves dated January 7, 2026 for an authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with City College of Calapan presented by Dr. Ronald F. Cantos, College Administrator, requested this honorable body to enter into a memorandum of agreement regarding the accommodation of Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management on the job training OJT students in the municipal government of Nauhan. Mr. Presiding Officer, the students from City College of Calapan consist of 10 fourth-year students who will be assigned in the municipal government of Nauhan. Attached to the letter of the municipal mayor is the list of Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management students and the memorandum of agreement for the on-the-job training. Mr. Presiding Officer, the committee recommends to pass a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor Henry Joel C. Teves to enter into MOA with City College of Calapan represented by Dr. Ronald F. Cantos, College Administrator, regarding the accommodation of Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management on the job training students in the municipal government of Nauha. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of this verbal committee report.
Any clarification or question? Seeing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted.
And may I respectfully request the chairperson of Committee on Laws to include this subject matter in the calendar of business for today's session.
Sir Presiding Officer, upon the request of our Honorable Councilor Dr. Ilagan, I would like to respectfully request for the said item to be included in today's calendar of business.
Said items included in the calendar of business for today's session.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Wala na po. Wala na committee reports. Proceed with the calendar of business. First item, for scheduled for second reading, an ordinance adopting the establishment and operationalization of the province-wide health system, including its management support system and appropriating funds thereof for other purposes in accordance with Provincial Ordinance Number 181-2024 of the province of Oriental Mindoro. The gentleman from Santiago in Laguna is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Good morning po sa ating lahat. Before I open the period of interpretation, Mr. Presiding Officer, allow me to read the ordinance. An ordinance adopting the establishment and operationalizations of the province-wide health system, including its management support systems, and appropriating funds thereof and for other purposes in accordance with the Provincial Ordinance Number 181, Series of 2024 of the Province of Oriental Mindoro. Whereas Section 16 of the Republic Act Number 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991, states, every local government until shall exercise the powers expressly granted, those necessarily implied therefore, as well as power necessary, appropriate, or incidental for its efficient and effective governance in those which are essential to the promotion of the general welfare. Whereas there is an endeavor to integrate local health systems into a province-wide health system consisting of component city and municipal health system to ensure the effective and efficient delivery of population-based and individual-based health services by virtue of Section 19 of Republic Act 1122-3 or the Universal Healthcare Act of 2019. Whereas the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the Province of Oriental Mindoro has issued Provincial Ordinance Number 181 Series of 2024, dated December 12, 2024, entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Establishment and Operationalization of the Province-wide Health System, including its management support systems and appropriating funds thereof and for other purposes, signifying its commitment and intent to operationalize and fully implement the integration of the local health systems endeavored in the UHC Act. Whereas this body recognizes the importance to address health system fragmentations and to reorient the health system towards primary health care, primarily through the integration of local health systems into province-wide health system. Whereas the municipality of Nauhan is firmly committed to supporting and implementing all local health systems reforms endeavored in the UHC Act, particularly related to health systems integration, the establishment and management of a special health fund, the shift to network-based contracting of healthcare providers, and to fulfill the activities, outputs, and outcomes for the success of integrated province-wide health systems. Now therefore be it ordained by the Sangguniang Bayan of the Municipality of Nauhan in sessions duly assembled that Section 1 titled "This ordinance shall be known as an ordinance adopting the establishment and operationalization of the province-wide health system, including its management support system and appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes in accordance with the Provincial Ordinance Number 181 Series of 2024 of the Province of Oriental Mindoro. Section 2, Declaration of the Policy. The Municipality of Nauhan shall adopt as part of its laws the approved Provincial Ordinance Number 181 Series of 2024, signifying its commitment and recognizing the importance of integrating the management, delivery, and financing of healthcare services as a means to improve the health outcomes and quality of life of its constituents. This body supports the integration of the municipality of Nauhan into the Oriental Mindoro province-wide health system and shall be aligning its health plans, activities, and reforms incongruent with the implementation of the province-wide health system. Section 3, Objective. This ordinance shall seek to sustain and institutionalize the reforms initiated with the province of Oriental Mindoro under the Universal Healthcare or UHC Act of 2019 in establishing an integrated local health system. Section 4, the implementation and arrangement. The municipal government of Nauhan through the Municipal Health Board shall implement this ordinance and other incidental activities thereto. The necessary guidelines, rules, and regulations for effectively implementing this ordinance may be formulated and issued as applicable. Letter B, the Municipal Health Board, in addition to the roles and function provided in Section 102 of the Paragraph B of the Local Government Code of 1991, shall support and adhere to the organization and operations of the province healthcare provider network, specifically in the establishment of the primary care provider network and in sustaining the operations of the management support systems, such as but not limited to number 1, local investment plan for health and its annual operation plan. Number 2, human resource for health management and development system. Number 3, information management system. Number 4, epidemiology and surveillance systems. Number 5, supply chain management systems. Number 6, patients navigation and referral system. Number 7, disaster risk reduction management and health system. And number 8, health promotion programs and campaigns. Letter C. The Municipal Health Office shall be the technical secretariat of the Health Board and shall be responsible for technical and financial integration of the municipality to the province-wide health system. Section 5, Appropriation. The funds necessary to carry out the provisions of this ordinance shall be included in the 2026 supplemental budget and shall be increased in the subsequent years of implementation subject to the availability of funds. Section 6, Separability Clause. If for any reason, any part, section, or provisions of this ordinance is declared invalid and unconstitutional, the other part, sections, or provisions not affected shall remain in full force and effect. Section 7, Repealing Clause. All prior ordinances, resolution, executive orders, administrative orders, rules, and regulations as or part thereof are contrary to or inconsistent with the provision of the ordinance are hereby repealed, amended, or modified accordingly. Section 8, Effectivity Clause. This ordinance shall take effect in accordance with the provisions of Republic Act Number 71610, also known as the Local Government Code of 1991 as amended, unanimously enacted with consent. Ito po yung kabuuan, Ginoong Tagapangulo, at ito po ay yung template na binigay po mismo ng representative ng POH na ginagamit po ng lahat ng bayan dito sa ating province.
Ano po ang inyong kahilingan?
Binubukas ko na po ang oras ng pagtatanong.
Period of interpellations now open. Any questions? Mr.
Mr.
Ilagan?
Presiding Officer, paglilinaw lang po. Yung pong Municipality of Nauhan Ordinance Number, tama po ba na Municipality of Nauhan ang nakalagay? Saka yun po ay 2025? Ano po ang tamang ilagay natin doon?
Wala pa pong nailagay na number. 2026 nga po. Ang nakalagay dito rin po sa akin, sinulat ko lang po dito 2026 na. Wala pa siyang number kung...
Okay, municipal ordinance number na wala na po, tanggalin na po natin yung Apnauhan. Then series, ito po ba ay ngayon lang na-file naman to yun?
2026 na po. 2026.
So, papalitan kasi ngayon yung second reading niya. 2026.
So wala na po yung Apnauhan. Municipal ordinance number, kung ano po yun.
Ano ba ginagamit natin? Ordinance lang po or municipal ordinance? Municipal ordinance. Municipal ordinance.
Tapos, Mr. Presiding Officer, title po ay Ordinance Adopting the Establishment and the Operationalization ng province-wide. Meron po ba tayo ng kopya ng Provincial Ordinance Number 181-2024? Meron po ba, pwede po ba nating malaman kung ano yung mga nilalaman?
May file po ba tayo doon? Hindi, iba. Yung copy ng ano, yung copy ng Provincial Ordinance Number 181. Paki-research ng Provincial Ordinance Number 181-2024. I think baka nasa sa...
Dahil i-adapt po natin, hindi naman natin alam yung mga nilalaman ng Provincial Ordinance 181.
Hindi, yung yan po yung ano, yung yan, ang hinahanap po sa atin ay Provincial Ordinance 181. Paki-research ng Provincial 1. 2-minute recess. Okay. Makikita nyo dyan under Section 13 ng Provincial Health Ordinance 181, yung responsibility na LGU, lower LGUs. Dyan ay yung Section 13.4, ano? Implement and adhere to the management support system established for PWHS. It's duly approved by the Provincial Health Board. Kaya po nire-require na mag-adapt ang mga LGUs to adhere to the PWHS as approved by the Provincial Health Board. So ang management talaga ng pondo niya, magmamanage po talaga ng pondo niyan ay Provincial Health Board, to the PWHS. Ibibigay lang yung mga share ng LGU na download base doon sa mga sinasubmit nila ng mga na-serve na mga clients na subject doon sa Universal Healthcare Service. Kaya po nire-require. At yun namang enumeration na lang ang nilagay dito doon sa implementation agreement. Kasi nga ina-adapt natin itong provincial ordinance. Kaya local investment plan for health. Pero kung kikita po nyo dyan sa provincial provincial ordinance ay may mga stipulations na. Ano ba yung nilalaman ng provincial investment plan for health? Up to the health promotion programs and campaigns. Yan yung vital sa implementation na dapat meron tayo nito. Ang nilalaman naman doon ay nasa provincial health, nasa provincial ordinance number 181.
At isa pa po, ginawang tagapangulo, yung pondo po ng bayan ay para sa bayan lang. Pero kung naka-integrate tayo sa provincial ay makagawan po ng paraan na mabigyan tulong galing po doon sa
automatic yun. Once na nagko-comply tayo doon sa requirement ng PWHS, may share parati ang may madadownload sa LGU yung share niya doon sa Provincial Health Fund.
At sa pamagitan din po ng management support system na yon, kung ito po ay nagawa dito sa atin mga request kung mga kakulangan po halimbawa sa equipment, sa pamagitan po ng ayon po doon sa ating dalawang resource person ay merong ida-download dito sa atin sa pamagitan ng subsidiary ledger para po may magamit tayo doon sa mga pangailangan natin dito kung sakali po na ito ay may pasa natin.
Ito ba po ay mga kailangan ng pag-open ng bagong account ng municipal government?
Ang sabi po ng atin po, tinanong ko po si Madam Accountant, ang sabi niya po ay meron na tayong subsidiary ledger.
So hindi siya.
So,
Isang special trust fund, trust account, and subsidiary ledger lang. Para accounted yung lahat na pumapasok to specific programs like PWHS.
At ang isa po pong mahalaga na kapag ito ay naipasa ay hindi na daw po talaga kailangan na sa mga politiko talaga lapit, kundi meron na tayo mismo sa pamagitan ng integrations na ito sa province ay meron tayong susupport.
So kapag may lumapit po sa atin na nangangailangan ng assistance, ay pwede po nating may refer
Opo, ito daw po
dito sa pondong ito or sa province. Sa province po ba o sa pondo natin, sa local share?
Kung hindi po sapat yun, ay pwede pong i-transfer sa DOH sa pamagitan po nito ating province-wide health system.
Example po, may humingi kay Consel June ng financial assistance para sa hospital bill. Ngayon po kasi wala nang maipip ng GL.
Ay naka-integrate sa isang network doon po sa tinatawag nating primary care provider network na member po na nakakontrata po sa PhilHealth, sila na po ang bahala doon sa pamagitan naman po yan ng Provincial Health Board. Ang atin pong Municipal Health Office po through Local Health Board naman po ang makikipag.
So pwedeng i-refer yun doon.
Pwede.
Not necessary na personally referred, but i-refer sa Municipal Health Office, sila magre-refer sa
Yes.
provincial.
Tama po. Yun, ganun po ang magiging sistema ngayon. So, hindi lamang pasyente natin dito sa Nauhan, magiging pasyente po siya ng buong probinsya. So, ito po yung inano ng UHC Act na aalagaan ang lahat ng pasyente, hindi lamang sa municipality, ito po ay kasama na po buong probinsya.
Idea, yan yung idea.
Kaya po, ang pinagamit na lang po nila ay itong template natin. Kaya po, noong nagtatanong siya sa atin bakit daw ang kinukopya ko ay yung sa Bungabon, ay may katanungan sa Bungabon kasi maraming tinanggal doon sa mga provisions na ibinigay nila sa template.
Kung hindi ba tayo mag-adapt ng ordinansa, hindi tayo ma-entitled sa Special Health Fund?
Hindi po. Ang Special Health Fund po ay allowed lamang po doon sa naka-integrate sa province. Kung sa atin po ay sarili po nating pondo, alam naman po natin na limitado lang yung pondo na magagamit natin para sa ating bayan lang po. So hindi po tayo padadala through subsidiary ledger.
Balik lang po ako doon sa whereas kasi may nakita ko dito sa whereas yung section 2, may PW, in-abbreviate ko na. Okay.
Section
Naman palang province-wide health system.
po. Sa last lang po acronyms.
Section 5, dapat ang preparation niya yung period, then start na ng sentence.
Sa appropriation ordinance natin ay kasama na muna po sa unang kung ano yung budget natin sa municipality, yun na lang daw muna po ang gagamitin. Merong sinabi na meron dapat counterpart pero hindi pa daw po kasama doon sa provisions na
May question ako. Kala ko ba tayo bibigyan? Ba tayo o maglalagay ng pondo?
ito po ay para lang dito sa atin muna. Kung lalabas po, hindi kaya ng gastusin, may pondo pa rin po ang inilalan dito. Ang kapag ilalabas at mas malaking issues ang kailangang gawin sa isang pasyente, halimbawa operation, surgery, doon po siguro sinasabi na kapag nasa labas na tayo, doon nila tayo bibigyan. At yung mga sinasabi nila sa subsidiary level, ledger, ayun po yung halimbawa doon sa nagpasa doon sa yung local health plan. Kailangan natin ng mga equipment dyan na malaki. Halimbawa, magtatayo na tayo ng laboratories. Yun po, tinanong natin noon na doon po sila a-action na pwede naman through subsidiary ledger ng ating bayan. Doon tayo da-downloadan ng mga ganun.
Ilan po possible ma-implement to? Kung tayo, kapagpasa tayo ba ay may entitled na po sa mga benepisyo ng Special Health Fund?
Ang alam ko po kapag po na ipasa na natin ito na tayo integrated na doon sa system ng province-wide health system, ay pwede na po natin itong once na approve na po ito at ito ay pasado na dito sa amin. Kasi po ibang bayan din po, ibang province katulad sa nung ni-research ko ng Pangasinan, ganito rin po eh. Kasi ako nagtataka nung sa Victoria ay bakit daw resolution lang ay mas matatag daw po ang kailangan talaga dito sa province-wide ay isang ordinance. Kaya pinaulit po nila yung mga katulad na sa Victoria.
May provision po dito yung sa provincial ordinance and formulation of IRR. Na-formulate na kaya po itong ano?
Parang sa IRR po ay ipo-formulate pa lang pala itong IRR nila. Hindi ko sure kung kailan po through local health, provincial health board po dapat ang kung sa atin naman ay through local health board yung formulations. Pero tayo naka-integrate sa province, kaya yung provincial health board po ang may RRR. Kaya nga po siguro walang pa yung sinasabi nila na dapat may counterpart tayo. Pero yun daw naman po ay hindi mandatory. Ang sabi ng Sir Raymond ay depende rin kung magbibigay kayo, hindi naman daw po pinipersa.
Sir Joel.
Po, doon sa counterpart po, hindi tayo pinipersa nagbigay ng counterpart. Halimbawa ay meron ang pasyente dadalhin doon, hindi pa po daw naman naka ano sa UHC na gano'n, hindi mandatory. Yung po talagang ano na nakalagay yung appropriations ay kailangan po ay meron din pong siyempre meron naman po tayong budget sa MHO na pinaiikot para po sa pangangailangan po ng pasyente katulad po ng pambili ng mga gamot.
Sir Joel.
Pagkagamitan ng ating pondo. Kasi pagdating ko sa mga po, sadya naman tayo this ordinance. Shall be included by the
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po doon sa explanation ni Sir Raymond, dito sa kapag tayo ay nag-integrate sa province-wide health system, meron din po tayo talagang pinupundohan na. Sabi niya, ang municipal ay established na as municipal-wide health system. Meron na tayong sariling ipinupundo dito. Ang pinupunto lang po, ang pagkakaintindi ko lang po, kapag tayo ay sumali sa province-wide health system through integrations ng mga health facilities natin at health services, kung sakali po na ang pasyente ay hindi kaya gamutin at punduhan dito sa ating bayan, ay magiging hindi pasyente siya ng bayan lamang ng Nauhan, kundi magiging pasyente na siya ng buong probinsya through the primary care health provider network. Yun po yung mga registered na po sa PhilHealth. Halimbawa po, meron siyang bracket, ang Maria Estrella, ang Oriental Mindoro Provincial Hospital, ang RHU natin, Rural Health Unit, through MHO. Kung hindi po kaya sa RHO, dadalhin sa MHO. Kung hindi dadalhin kaya sa MHO, kailangan po dalhin sa provincial o doon sa mas may mga equipment na kaya pong gamutin. Halimbawa po, hindi kaya sa provincial dahil walang masyadong doktor. Sa Maria Estrella po, marami pong doktor na pwede po doon. So yun po, kabuuan po, magiging pasyente na po siya ng Oriental Mindoro at hindi na po pang atin. So kung meron man po siguro tayong naka-appropriate dyan, itama lang po dahil kailangan din naman po natin as local na meron doon tayong pang suporta para sa mga pasyente na nangangailangan. Kung yun po ang pagkakaintindi ko doon sa explanation po. At yun po naman yung committee hearing po namin at yun talaga ang paliwanag ng dalawa ni Madam kalimutan kong pangalan ng isa.
So, Mr. Chair, kailangan pa talaga na sa 2026 budget.
Yun po ang inilagay nila sa kung ito po yung template talaga na ano, hindi ko wala nang binago, yun po talaga yung template na pinagamit nila na ganun po ang pagkukunan. Kung wala na po talagang magamit para sa ating pasyente. At least maglaan din tayo, kailangan din po siguro talaga may puhunan. Siyempre pagka kayo may puhunan, eh, may pagsisimulan ka. Kung wala po, edi hindi po bibisa ang isang batas o isang pulisiya kung wala naman talaga po tayong pundo na inilalaan dito. Opo, yun po ang nakalagay sa lahat eh.
Sinabi yung
Siguro po kahit naman konti ay makakapagpondo sa ibang bagay po yung nakapag sa pasyente pa po kaya. Ito po ay hindi naman sa ito po ay napakaganda po para sa lahat ng magiging pasyente ng bayan ng Nauhan po. At tayo rin na tayo laging hinihinga ng tulong na hindi sapat yung ating ibinibigay. Ay napakaganda po naman siguro na sa ating bayan kung nakakapagbigay tayo ng mga food packs ay sa mga pasyente pa po kaya na kailangan ng dugtungan ang buhay. So ito po ay sa pangangailangan, sa kalusugan, sa buhay na dapat nating tulungan. Ang konting bagay po ay pwedeng pagsimulan at kung hindi man po ay sabi nga ay tayo po ay nakaugnay sa pagitan ng Province-wide Health System Ordinance ay nandyan po ang ating mga magigiting na kinatawan po ng DOH ng Province Health, Provincial Health Office para po tayo po ay tulungan. So sa bawat yugto ng buhay natin, marami tayong dapat na paglaanan. Pero alin nga ba yung prioridad natin? Hindi ba mahalaga sa atin ang buhay? Ang mahalaga lang ba sa atin ay mabigyan sila ng edukasyon, pagkain? So, hindi naman po, sabi nga ay hindi lamang sa tinapay nabubuhay ang tao. So hindi.
Mr. Chair, wala naman po problema. Wala naman problema
Yes,
sa
yun po
sabi niyo. Ang tinilinaw ko lang po,
So,
ito talaga specific siya na sa 2026. Lahat naman talaga tayong gusto natin tumulong. Ang tanong ko lang po, kung 2026 talaga, kung paano ko pong hindi natin mapondohan. Yun naman po ang tanong ko, wala po yung problema sa usaping tutulungan.
Ganito na lang po, target natin 2026. If and when hindi kaya pondohan, pondo natin sa mga susunod na mga pagkakataon. Basta target natin, kita lang natin. Ano ba yung
salamat po.
isasubmit ni MHO? Ano ba yung kailangan pondohan for this ordinance? Kung hindi natin makayang pondohan, definitely we can negotiate. Pwede bang partial lang muna ngayong 2026 then succeeding years yung iba?
Salamat po. Yan, tama rin po yun. Pwedeng sa susunod. Basta meron na po tayong ordinance na nakaugat na po ito dun sa province-wide health system.
Sa tingin po natin, Mr. Chair, magkano yung initial natin na ipopondo? Kasi dapat mayroong initial funding. Dapat halimbawa 200,000, nakalagay na po dyan.
Ano ang recommendation ng health office?
Wala pong recommendation ng health office eh. Basta kung ano siya pondo na available sa kanila at walang paggagamitan, magagamit naman po yun sa. So sila na po ang health office po ang bahala pong maggawa ng kanilang mga tawag doon.
Di po ba, Mr. Chair, pag gumagawa tayo ng batas, meron agad tayong initial, nilalagyan natin halimbawa, amount of 250,000, lalagay na agad tayo.
Para po mismong health DOH na naging ano na parang i-rate na lang kung ano lang talaga yung merong gamit na pondo ang MHO na pwedeng gamitin. Hindi yun po. Di saka lang po ulit dadagdagan kung talaga wala na. Basta meron, abot pa rin po doon sa pondo na meron sila. Kung wala po, ay di sa susunod po siguro ulit.
Mr. Chair, sa pampaglilinaw, ito ba ay pag-usapan talaga ni Doktora?
Ano ba yan?
Opo, dahil sa local health board po ay ang naatin po ay ang aking secretary ay lagi pong tinatanong ni Sir Raymond. At lagi nagte-text din po sa akin. Yan po ay through local health board po nalaman kaya po kailangan ipasa. At actually noong 2025 pa po yan
sinasabi sa bayan na lang kung hindi nakakapag-pass nito ordinance na ito in support to PWHS.
Opo. So,
Anong bayan na lang po ang hindi nakapasa?
hindi ko lang po alam kasi binigay niya po sa akin ay yung reso ng Pungabon eh. Pero yung Victoria pinuntahan niya po dahil mali po, resolution lamang ay pinauulit po niya. Yung ibang bayan po hindi niya nasabi sa akin, basta ibinigay lang po niya sa akin yung sa Bungabon. Pero sa Pangasinan po, yung sa akin na research po, dahil ako nagre-research ng mga ordinance dito, gantong-ganto rin po sa Mayorga. Sinabi ko lang po dahil ako yung nag-research ng mga gagayaan.
Okay, sige.
Gagawa.
So, wala na-consult din ito sa Local Finance Committee.
Sa Local Finance Committee naman po, sabi na, kaya ko po hindi na inano ng Local Finance Committee kasi po ang sabi ay kung ano, nung nag-meeting kami, nag-hearing kami, ay yung kung ano lang meron muna yung Municipal Health Office na budget, doon na lang muna.
Meaning doon sa administrative expenses for the implementation. Meaning doon sa administrative expenses na for the implementation of this ordinance ay doon initially, doon muna habang wala pa
Doon muna po.
specific na po. MHO muna ng gastos.
Galing muna po sa MHO.
Mr. Chair, sa Section 8, sa Effectivity Clause,
Section 8.
yung pong Republic Act 7169, also known as Local Government Code of 1991, para pong sobra,
Section 8.
Republic Act number 7169, also known as the Local Government Code of 1991 as amended. Di po ba sobra yun? Parang 7160 lang? Local Government Code?
Tama ba?
Ha?
Wala daw po.
Kami dinaglag na.
Kung ano po yung wala po kami ginagawa.
Okay, and also Section 7, nawala yung yung that or parts thereof that are contrary. All
7160 hindi ko siya Sige po, Madam Secretary. So yun naman po, kung ano na talagang tama, baka nagkamali lang ng inayahan. 7160 sa local government code.
So ang may mga correction tayo is Section 5 yung appropriation period. Capital yung start ng provision. Section 7 yung nawala yung that are contrary to or inconsistent. Then Section 8, 7160.
I-bold letter mo nilang yun.
Bakit? Ay kaya meron 7169. Okay, yung as amended in accordance, also known as the Local Government Code of 1991. Wala na yung as amended.
Amended. Section 8 din yung sa Audit ng 7160. Doon sa title, Municipal Ordinance, number, tapos yung series of 26.
Ang may effectivity nito ay kung ano na lang kaya. Although general term, hindi specific na tayo, activity na 15 days publication. Sana.
Yun, katulad na lang nila,
15 posting. 15-day posting. Ngayon na lang.
15 days posting. After 15 days posting, ang effectivity. Sige po. Yan.
After approval. 15-day posting. So yun po yung mga amendments natin dito sa proposed ordinance. Municipal ordinance na wala na po yung upnawan. Sinap sa 2026. Sa section 5, okay, yung appropriation period. Section 7, or parts thereof that are. Then, section 8, ang posting na lang nito ay 15 days after approval. Ang effectivity, section 8. Ayan natin sa site yung RA 7116. Point po.
Mr. Presiding, additional lang po. Sa section 1 muna po, ito po ay walang